Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a look on just something super quick and easy, more of like my everyday makeup routine that takes me about 15 minutes, if that. So I hope you guys like it. Give it a thumbs up. It's the look obviously that I have on, so if you want to know how I created this look, please keep watching. Okay guys, so I'm actually going to start by priming my face with a little bit of the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I've never tried it before, so we're going to give it a go and see what we think. I'm not always a primer fan because sometimes they feel kind of filmy, but hopefully this will make my makeup wear even longer. So I'll let you guys know how I like it. It's kind of filmy. So I feel like I really have to rub it in, but anyways, hopefully it does its job and keeps the makeup on a little bit longer. Now I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown Stick Foundation. I'm just going to draw it on. Now I am just going to go in, finish drawing it on, blend it out with my dampened beauty blender so that I get a nice, flawless, smooth, even textured look for my foundation. Again, these beauty blenders, it's the best money I ever spent on a makeup tool. Seriously, it is so worth it. It's expensive. I think it's like $25, but for a sponge, it's like magic, and you'll have it for a long time. I needed a little bit more coverage, so I just went in and gave myself a little tiny bit more onto my cheeks. Now I'm going to go in with a color corrector for my under eye. So it's more of a pinkier tone to neutralize and counteract the discoloration underneath my eyes. So you only use that where you're dark. So see how it's so much brighter than the other side? So now we are going to do a little bit of blending with our beauty blender, and then I am going to layer with a little bit of concealer. So the concealer, as you can see, I'm taking it a little bit further down and out so that I get that like highlighted, lifted look, but it's only about a half a shade lighter than my foundation so that it still blends into my cheek. Look at how much better that side looks. So we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Again, start with your corrector. I think the shade I'm using is Peach Bisque. Blend it out with your beauty blender, and then I'm going to be going in with the concealer in Warm Natural a little bit further down and out using the Bobbi Brown concealer blending brush. Again, press out the edges with the beauty blender so that it is smooth and flawless all over your skin. So now I'm just going to set my makeup with a little bit of the Brightening Nudes finishing powder. It actually has brightening properties to it as well, and it sets your makeup beautifully. I'm just using this really lightly all over my skin. I'm feeling kind of dry, so I don't want to have too much on. I still want that nice, pretty glow. So now it's time for a little bronzer. You can tell I've used that a lot. I'm now going to connect onto my neck. If you notice, I have more color in my chest than I do in my neck. So you want to bring the bronzer through the neck to really connect the skin tone, and then on the forehead, kind of blend back into the hairline, bringing in that dimension. I am so not into harsh lines and contouring. I like giving natural, pretty dimension. Look at the difference, right? So much more natural than that crazy contouring, but you still feel like you have more of a sculpted, more dimensional cheek. So look at the difference. That's like my good natural go-to bronzing contour. Now for highlighting, this is my ultimate favorite highlighter. This is the Bronze Glow Bobbi Brown Highlight Powder. It just launched again in Sephora, and I'm so, so excited. Look at that. Oh, yes. Hello, cheekbones. Where have you been all my life? Oh, you were waiting for Bobbi Brown highlighter. Now into a little bit of blush. I just use a little bit of Nectar, popping it on the apples of my cheek, blending it up and back into my hairline. I wanted something natural and soft, but still gave me a little bit of a pop. I always apply blush a little bit heavier to start with because for some reason I just absorb it throughout the day. So I just kind of start a little bit heavier than maybe normal. I'm going in with a little bit of Guava. This is like such a good just neutral look for me. I love the Guava. It's super soft and pretty. It matches with my blush. And going in with a little bit of pink Opal gloss on top. The next thing I'm going to do is my brows. I am using the Perfectly Defined Longwear Brow Pencil from Bobbi Brown. Look at the difference at how if I just fill in the front, how it immediately connects to where I have a lot more fullness through my brow. Some people might even just do that and call it a day, but I'm going to go ahead and just make sure that it's balanced and seamless. So I'm going to fill in a little bit more through the tail end. See how you can see my skin kind of through it still? So you want to make sure that it looks natural so that you can still see some of your skin peeking through, because you don't want it to look totally drawn on and opaque. So again, I'm just taking that through, creating a little bit more dimension through the tail end of my brow, blending it out with the spoolie that it comes with on the other end. This is an amazing brow pencil because it's your all-in-one and it is an all-day wear. You guys, this is the point in my makeup every day that I question, am I gonna do eyeshadow? And normally if I was just at home and I'm not going into work, I would probably just throw on a couple coats of mascara, call it a day, because everything I've done up until this point makes me feel my best. So eyeshadow now is kind of like a accessory. It's like, do you want to put on your bracelets? You don't really need to, but do you want to feel a little bit more polished and fun? So really, you guys, if you get the skin right and you have color on your lips, for me, brows are everything. If I just threw on a coat of mascara, I would feel like totally good to stop. But since I want to give you guys a full, good, just quick everyday look, we're gonna continue with eyes, but I'm gonna keep it really simple. So I'm actually gonna go in and start by just priming my lid with a little bit of the Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in the Vanilla from Bobbi Brown. And I'm doing this not in hyperspeed, so you guys can literally see how fast it can be to do your eyes. So now I'm gonna go in, I have some colors right here in my palette. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the Taupe Sparkle, which is this one here. And I'm literally just gonna press the color all over my lower lid with my finger. If you wanted to, you could literally stop there, because look at how pretty it is. It just gives you like a little sheen, a little glitter. So again, fingers, little Taupe Sparkle, blend it up into the crease. Now I am going to give myself a little bit of color into the crease. So I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's called Tan. You could really use any neutral kind of medium tone shade. The biggest thing with the crease is you want to make sure that you don't choose like a really dark color, because then it's really hard to blend out. And when you do your crease, you want to look straight into the mirror so you can see where you need it. So I'm just using my little monitor as my mirror and just bringing in a little bit of color up into the crease to give me a little bit of dimension. And see? It just enhances it a little bit. So again, it's like you could choose to just do the one eyeshadow or go ahead and go in with your crease color to give a little bit more dimension to the eyes. I'm deciding to do this because I'm actually going out to dinner with my sister and my dad. We're having a little father-daughter date night. My dad is the cutest ever, you guys. He's so sweet. I love him. Okay, we're gonna call it a day with that on eyeshadow, but I am gonna give a little bit of this medium tone shade. You could really do either one underneath, so that I have a little bit of connection to the bottom. It's like neutral liner. I feel like it just kind of completes the look. So I always like to do it. Now we're gonna go in with a little bit of my favorite, of course, the Bobbi Brown Black Gel Eyeliner. You want to make sure that you get it right underneath. So I'm actually, if you guys want to see, I'm actually going up under the lash line underneath. I'm just going to do a really thin, crisp line at the lashes. The gels are so easy to work with because you can use this brush in both directions. So if you notice, I'm just kind of using small strokes
and kind of connecting them. And then on the outer end, I'm going to build it up a little bit. And there you go. Just a really nice, natural, defined eye. Super quick, super easy. Again, go up underneath. You don't want any of the white skin to show underneath the eyelashes. And again, I'm going to build out the outer corner. Just a little bit more. But again, how easy. I don't really feel like I need lower black liner, so I'm just going to do my mascara. Well, this is the look completed. I hope you guys like it. I hope it was simple, quick, and easy. Let me know, give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, and if you want to see more like it. I would love to hear your comments below on what you want me to film next for you. And thank you for watching, and as always, please subscribe.